minutes. And then what I'm going to do is it's for school. It's very, very tailored. This is for them to learn how to script every year before school. Then it'll become a habit that they do as an adult. It'll be knee-jerk reaction, kind of like it's knee-jerk reaction for you after a couple of months. Um, the reason why I'm doing fourth grade and up, which is 8, is because my youngest is, well, not my youngest, my middle child is 8. And I believe she's able to articulate and say what she wants her year to look like and physically write it. Will they be able to script, write it in cursive? Because you know what they've done with the taking it out of the community and out of the, and they took it out on purpose because look at how powerful it is. So I'm teaching them how to script. They asked me because they've watched me, but it's not easy, and we know that. So, but I believe that 8 years old, unless you have a friend or you have a child that is gifted enough that in fourth grade, third grade, they can do it, then by all means, they're welcome. My goal is to have as many kids there as possible throughout the US, throughout the world, to have people sometimes come on from Africa, people from London, people from Central, South America, wherever. My goal is for these kids to become the main character of their life. If you look at the link, it'll tell you everything about it. It tells you who it's for, what it's for, why what they'll learn, and how they will grow from it. And then there is a subscription offer where we are able to meet monthly. So you write your whole year out, and we meet monthly, and it's individualized, and I give you prompts. You give me a situation, I'll teach you how to write on it. You give me a circumstance, I'll teach you how to write on it and how to script down to the specifics. And it's not only for kids, this is also for adults. So if anybody of you guys are interested as well, sign up. If you click on the link and you are interested in something like that, a subscription monthly, you can put your email at the bottom, and then I'll know that you are interested in the subscription monthly. We do it in the community. We just do the month though. And I do get a prompt and we write about that prompt. But this would be different. This would be you coming with your specific situation and issue, bringing it to the community. You can do it, privately if it's something private, and I'll just speak on it. No one needs to know who it is. However, we'll do it, and we'll meet monthly for 30 minutes. It doesn't take, once you know how to script, like when we do ours in the community, as soon as you log in, we start. We because you know what to do. Here's your prompt. Let's go. I don't have to teach. So it's not 15 minutes of talking. We are disciplined to get in and get out. So I wanted to go over this because I need you guys to understand the severity. Our kids, they're indoctrinating them. TV, indoctrinating them. Digital world, indoctrinating them. School. When are we going to take that and make them into kids that they're supposed to be? Positive, happy-go-lucky, understanding the power of their mind. These are tips that they need, not just you. Our kids need these. We need to get out of that mindset that, oh, they're just kids. They'll get it when they're 15. My son read Who Moved the Cheese. He's 13. He also read The Alchemist, and he's going to read more of those books. Why do we wait to give our kids the tools they need until they're an adult? Most other cultures do it now. There are many other people who do it now. Asians, Chinese. So we are, and my heart as a defender of humanity is clearly to start with the young kids, right? It's clearly to help the kids that don't have people in their heart or in their life to help them understand what they need to do. So that is the goal, okay? So if you click the link above, you will see all the details, the date, the time, um, private Zoom, 2 different private Zooms. I'm really excited. I'm probably going to do this more than prayer in the park. Um, maybe not. I don't know, because prayer in the park is still kind of, yeah. But the prayer in the park was to pray for all the kids going back to school so that they're safe, that their school is not shot up, their school is not a victim of any type of situations of molestation, kidnapping, killings. Like that was what prayer in the park was. So I can't say I'm going to dismiss that because that is absolutely still needed. We didn't have not one in our neighborhood. And if you did it, and that's good to say because every beginning of the year when we get to like February, they're like, we've had 300 shootings. I'm like, what the heck? In schools? You've got to be kidding me. Overall? we've only 3 months in, and their statistics, I'm sure they add in other stuff. But does anybody have any questions about the script for success for kids? Anybody have any comments? Please raise your hand, come up, or drop it in the chat. If you know, and grab the link and share it far and wide. All of us know kids between these ages. All of us know what is done for us. All of us understand how powerful scripting can be. Why not teach it to the next generation before they actually need it? By the time these kids, if they start between now and college, so the age group is between 8 years old and 22, two different groups. When they start scripting now, start understanding the power of their mind, the sky is the limit. They literally can be like, well, I want to go do this, and they can write it. I want to do that, and they can write. Same as you. Man, something's wrong, something's off. And you turn around and you sit down and write. You can't beat that. You cannot beat your child that started scripting in the fifth grade, and now they're a junior, and they're like, Mom, I want to go to this school. I want to go to that school. And you look at them and be like, well, what do you need to do? I'm about to go write it. I'm about to go write my future. I'm about to go script from my senior year back to my freshman year in college. Do you know how proud you would be? Do you understand the power that we're about to give these kids? So grab that link. It is for any kid between the ages of 8 and 22. I don't know. Can you guys drop the where you guys are located and tell me when school starts? I know in Central, we're in Texas, Oklahoma area. School starts around August 15th. I know Atlanta is August 10th. I just talked to someone in Louisiana. Theirs is August 14th. Anybody else have anything? I know East Coast is always in September. When do you guys start? Because I want to make sure it's just in time. So if I need to push, maybe have it early for those in Central, and then maybe push it back. Philadelphia, September. I figured that. This after Labor Day, right? It's always after Labor Day. Charlotte is August. Okay, perfect. Anybody else? Chris, I know you're like in the Midwest, I think. You guys are mid August. Anybody else? Maria, do you kind of know? I know you got grandbabies. I know you don't have little ones. Um, Anybody else know kind of a time frame of when school starts? Victoria, when does school start for you girls? Kia, I know you just hopped in, but do you know when school starts? Do you have anybody around you that you know when school starts? The reason why I'm asking for those of you just hopping in is Kansas City is mid-August. Okay. Oh, August 18th. Oh, 16th. Okay, I think it's middle of August. Okay, so we're roughly around the same. School starts about the same everywhere. So, um, August mid. Okay, perfect. So the script for success is for 8-year-olds to 22. There's going to be two groups. You're going to be from fourth grade, which is 8 years old, give or take, to eighth grade. That's one group. I'm going to have a scripting for success night with them for an hour. I'm going to teach them what scripting is, how to script it, and give them prompts. And they're going to write their entire school year from the end to August, from June to August, or whenever they get out, May or June. And then we're going to have another one on another night, or the same night, but another time, for ninth grade to college years. And they're going to do the same thing. They're going to script the end of their college year to now. They're going to script the end of their freshman year until now, whatever grade they're in. I'm teaching the next generation to learn manifestation before limitation. We know it works. Like I said before, for those of you just hopping in, why do we wait to teach our kids these powerful tools later on in life? I got this because this 25-year-old little girl was on TikTok, and she said every morning on the way to school, my dad put manifestation tips and TikTok. I mean, manifestation and affirmation tips. That's what they listened to in the car instead of music, and that's where she learned it from. She was in middle school. Now she's a millionaire because it's become a habit. It's who she is. She doesn't have to learn it at 25. She is it at 25. And when I said that, I said, I'm gonna do that with my kids. And I said, well, why not invite the rest of the community? Then I said, well, why not make it like the pray in the park like I did last year? So please grab this link. I need your help. I want as many kids on here. Everybody knows at least one kid. I made it very nominal fee because I want people to join. I have three myself, so I was like, if it's three for me, I made it feasible. And I want people to share this link far and wide. Share it with your siblings if they have kids. Share it with your cousins if they have kids, share it with a community, a homeschool community, share it with a nonprofit community, share it with anybody you know, the YMCA, any community that, or organization you're connected to. This is something that all kids need to learn, whether they're minorities or not. But of course, more minorities, because the other classes, they know this, they live this. This is going to change the trajectory of their life. And every school year, I do something with kids. Every school year. If you've been following me last year, like I said, I did Pray in the Park. So I need your help, you guys. Grab that link. If you are an adult and you would like to join a subscription to Script Monthly, where you bring your individualized issues, put your name in the link at the bottom, your email, and that will let me know that you are interested. There's a registration link where you can go ahead and sign up now, because sign up is open, it's available for your kids. Or if you are an adult and you're like, shoot, I want this for me, I want to come with you with my marriage, I want to come talk to you, I want a script about this, and you need prompts, then the monthly subscription will be sent out to you. You can look it over and you'll see what it entails, and then you'll be able to meet with me monthly on a private Zoom with a group of people, and you can present your situation either publicly or you can email it to me and I'll give you the advice over the call, but nobody knows who you are. That's how we'll do it anonymously. And then I'll give you prompts on how to write it, what to do. So I just wanted to get that out there real quick. So anybody grab that link and then we'll go from there. Now, where are we? Where are we? We are in the middle of a move. I know you feel it. And if anybody has any questions or comments about that, just let me know. We're in the middle of a move. Okay? This move is huge. I'm pulling up my notes right now. Your divine pause. This is what I got, and this is what I'm going to talk about. Your divine pause is over. Remember, I told you we had walked into a pause. We had walked into a kind of a slowdown. We had walked into where God gave us kind of rest, and we were kind of stuck in a place. That's been about a month. It was a pause because he needed you to master everything that came into your life. I would say mid-June until now. So maybe a month, because it's the middle of July, give or take 6 weeks. So maybe the beginning of June. Turn around and look back from June until now, the beginning of June until now. It was like I'm pressing, nothing. I'm moving, nothing. I'm doing, nothing. Nothing was transpiring. Not anymore. Things are moving. Things are transpiring. Things are happening. Whether you feel it or not, your reality is now catching up. So again, with scripting, you could write something, but it's going to take time. Remember, so I want to give you this, and I want you to write this down. Your reality comes after the natural. Your signs come after what you say and do in script. Okay? After. So this is old. What you are seeing is from your old mindset. If you're understanding me, drop a one in the chat. What you are currently seeing and experiencing is old information. It's old ideas. It's old beliefs. Hey, Gabriel, I didn't see you in there. See, I only know when y'all drop it in there. Can't even see you. It's old information. It's old mindsets and beliefs. But every so often, you see a tweak of the new. Drop a two if you see that. Every so often, you see something that you scripted kind of poke through, but then the old comes back. Drop a two if you're seeing that. That is because it's trying to come into the natural. It's trying to tear open the sky, and you're hot and cold. You're fluctuating. You're like, man, I believe this, but man, I keep seeing this. Boom. It'll show you a glimpse of what it was, where you were standing on, and then it'll show you where you fell back. Are you following me? You've got to decide right now, what side are you going to be on? Are you going to believe him, or are you going to doubt him? Are you going to trust him, or are you going to not trust him? Are you going to believe your fortunes here, or are you not going to believe it? You've got to decide and stick on one side to the point where you no longer react. When you react to your natural, you tell the enemy, I'm still there. Bring me more. I need you to hear that. When you don't react and you're like, that is not my portion, And I don't mean just mouth service, lip service. I mean your body doesn't get hot or cold. The pit of your stomach, when you hear the bad news, doesn't kind of drop. Your hands don't get sweaty. I mean, you do not react at all. That's when you can sit there and say, that is not my portion. This is my portion. And the enemy has to bow. That's where I'm trying to get you guys. Okay? That's where I have to get you guys. If you're still reacting, you are still connected to this part of your reality. If your body, your nervous system, and we all know what that is, the pit of our stomach, our heart starts racing. Oh my God, these bad news. I had an emergency that popped up, and I was just like, all right, God, what are we doing? This is not my reality. Then something else happened. I said, this is not my reality. And then something else happened. Literally 3 things in a row every couple of days. And I finally said, that didn't bother me. I've really shifted that is not my reality. It didn't make my stomach hurt. It didn't do what it was doing where I was facing it and then saying it. And it shifted. The whole feel in the atmosphere just dissipated, transmuting the energy of it. When something comes into your space, something negative, something doubtful, some bad news, and you look it in the face and say, that negative emotion, I feel it in the pit of my stomach. I'm turning into something creative. I'm turning it into, I'm going to make $1 million with it. I bet you the enemy won't bring it back to you. He don't want you to make $1 million. Not after the ammo he gave you. But on the flip side, when he does present you with something negative or doubtful or an emergency and you react, you're giving him ammo because he's like, gotcha. Now I can make this a reality in your life. And now you got to go through it. Okay? That is where we are. Your divine pause is lifted and it's forward movement from here. Literally, it is forward movement. I joined Threads and I posted, I'm going to tell you what I posted last night. See, I knew I did it yesterday. 14 hours ago, I posted, hey, you should join me tomorrow at 10:30 for it starts now. Maybe that's why it was at 10:30 and I thought it was 11. Okay. But I knew I had it on there, but it wasn't on there when I came in here. I posted, you mastered something. Okay. Stop overthinking it. You've overcome it. You passed the master lesson. You've grown in the past 4 weeks, leaps and bounds. It has been set in motion for you, and no one or thing can stop it. That's what I wrote yesterday. No one can stop it. No one, okay, but you. No one but you. So, what does that mean? Don't self-sabotage this. When the enemy comes up in your space, when the enemy um, tries to project your old reality, say that's old. Okay? When the enemy comes and says and shows you the old reality, that's not my portion. I'm wealthy. I don't care if it's not true. I don't care if your bank account is negative of 500. I'm wealthy. It's not a lie. You're breaking down this matrix of a reality that is false. Okay? You are breaking down the reality of this falseness. That is your job. So she says, I've been writing for the last 6 days. God, I request a clear sign of my reality today. So this is kind of, amen. I love it. As you notice, my rooms have gotten shorter and shorter because we're at that point, you guys. There's nothing, how do I say this? I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this. There's nothing new that I can give you. I just got to keep reminding, I've given you everything. You have all the tools. You have all the tools. Everything you have is what you need to use right now. Okay? Everything you have is what you need to use right now. What I've given you, what I've told you, what works. Like she said, scripting for 6 days, because that works. That works for her. Law of assumption. That works. That works for me. You assume the negative. Why not assume you assume the negative and it comes to your life every day? You wake up and assume it's going to be a horrible day, not in your words, but in your body, in your demeanor. Oh, I don't want to go to this job. Oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh my God, you're assuming the worst. So why not just use law of assumption and assume the opposite until it becomes your reality? Basically, what we're doing is we're rewriting our life. We're rewriting, we're scripting our life. We're changing it by putting pen to paper. We're changing it by speaking it. Okay? So there is something that I do want to give you. So everybody have a pen and paper out? Where's it at? Where is it at? Okay. So I learned this. Do I do this today, God, or tomorrow? What time is it? 11:28. Anybody have anything they want to share or add? So I want you to write this down. Listen to this. I am safe. I feel safe. I have the ability to stay safe. I do the things that keep me safe. I love the fact that I'm safe. I speak safety into existence. I see myself being safe and in my everyday life. I know I'm safe. I know I'm protected. I want you to write down, I am. Then I want you to write down, I feel. Then I want you to write down, I have or I do. So it's I am, I feel, I have or I do. Then it's I love. Then it's I speak. Then it's I see. And then it's I know. Did everybody get that? Let me know. Let me know if I need to repeat it. No. Take off the K. Okay, repeat. I am, I feel, I have, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know. Got it? Did you get that, Chris? Everybody got it? Okay, perfect. Got it. Everybody got it. Perfect. Now, what does this mean? And what do we do with this? I can't read anything. My phone went out and I didn't hear. Oh, wow. I want you to write I am, I feel, I have, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know. Now, what is this? You take one subject, this is a quantum leap exercise, okay, of affirmations. I want you to write that. Quantum leap exercise. What are you waiting on? Remember, what are you waiting on right now? Wealth, money, promotion, love, motherhood, fatherhood, health, whatever. So I said safety. I am safe. That is your I am statement. I feel safe. Remember, I told you we've got to learn to wrap it all around us. I feel safe. Um, I forgot what webinar this was, but I'm going to give this to you because it came to me. It was a webinar that I did, and I told people, or it might have been a one-on-one client, but either way, I told them, you know why you're not growing on social media, right? No. You know why your social media, is it because I'm not showing up? Yeah, but that's not the root. Is it because my content's not good? No. Somebody wants your work. The reason why you're not growing on social media is, how do you feel when you show up? Oh, I don't know. I don't like people looking at me. I don't want people to know where I live. I don't want people to follow me and stalk me and stuff like that. And now I can't leave my house. It's a little extreme, but some people feel that way. So you don't feel safe on social media. So how are you supposed to expect God to blow you up when you don't feel safe on social media? Do you get that? You can't blow up if you don't feel safe. You can't have a great following if you don't feel safe. People that have a great following, they're okay with being bombarded in the streets. They're okay with their privacy being ripped apart. We don't think about those things. I think that was the Fame is Like a Drug webinar. Um, but so I am safe. So this would help someone in every area. If you're paranoid every time you go out that something's going to happen to you, you're going to get kidnapped, you're going to get thrown into sex trafficking, this will help you. This is the example. I am safe. I feel safe. I have the ability to stay safe. I do things that keep me safe. I love the fact that I am safe. I speak safety into my existence everywhere I go. I see myself being safe in my everyday life. I know I'm safe. I know I'm protected. You have covered every area of your senses: see, touch, feel, hear. See what I'm saying? Not so much touch, but you're basically quantum leaping your mind into believing you're safe, because what the world has done is made us believe that the world is actually dangerous. I've read articles, I've read a lot of articles, and I've heard people say, the world is not as dangerous as they make it out, but they put you in such a state of fear mongering, that you feel fearful, and you attract it. You attract what you think. So if you feel safe, you will be safe. If you expect to be safe, you will be safe. Someone is going to rob someone. So let me tell you this, ladies in particular, not so much men, but men, listen, get what you can get from this. I heard a man that was robbing, raping, kidnapping women say this: you'd be surprised how I can pick my target. I pick women that I know are easy targets. And they're like, how? He goes, their demeanor, they have lack of confidence. I know they're not going to put up a fuss. They're not going to fight, and they're not paying attention. And she goes, how do you know? She goes, and they did a study. Women came out of the store, never picked up their head in the phone. Women came out of the store, never looked around to check their surroundings. He goes, I would never take a woman that looks around at her surroundings. She's too aware. She's looking at me. She's expecting me. I'm going for the least expected woman, or the least woman to expect me to come after her. Head down, gets in the car, checking the receipts, the things they tell us not to do, women. Listen to me. You heard it before. Exactly. So you draw this to you, oblivious in your own little world. You're not paying attention. You're just walking. Your stance, your shoulders are slumped over. If you walk, they said it. He goes, if you walk with confidence, I'm not messing with you. I'm not trying to have a woman just popping off at them. I mean, the craziest things he was saying. I said, wow, that makes sense. It really does. So you have to understand that you project your reality. These are the different areas that I want you to start. So we're expanding now. That's why I said I wasn't sure if I was supposed to release this, because this is something new. We can go deeper into this. I just wanted to drop this, and we can circle back around to this. It's quantum leap exercise affirmations. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to add? Comments? That's all I really had. I'm just coming on here now to just encourage you guys. We are right there. We are right there. I promise you, we're right there. We're at the finish line. We are already at the finish line. Okay. I had a dream that someone told me last night. It is finished. A week ago, I was in prayer, and my accountability partner started praying in tongues, and then she spoke in Hebrew and said something, and I caught it. She caught it. We looked it up. It said it's finished. Then I had two people on TikTok the week before that say, oh, it's finished. You're at the finish line. It's just been confirmation. We're just waiting now for our reality from the supernatural to manifest, rip open the sky, and force it into our natural. But in this moment, you can go backwards if you cannot stand your ground, if you cannot hold your stance, if you cannot expect God to move, you will miss it. Does everybody understand where we're at? This is everyone who follows me on YouTube and Clubhouse. I haven't been able to get on YouTube, so if you know anyone who's been like, hey, where you at? I can't get on YouTube. They done did some stuff, blocked me. My social media for the last week has been God knows and trust in God. Yep. Like back in the duck club days, it was easy to pinpoint the lady who had low self-esteem and was, to be honest, kind of easy. Exactly. Yeah. Men know that. Men know when you walk in, oh, she gonna be hard. Or she's easy. Just by the way you ain't even stepped 2 feet in the club yet. I always got approached. You look like you don't want to be here. Because that was the stance. I was drugged by my friends to come out and let's play. They could come, and I was a designated driver. I didn't drink. So it was, you drive, because they knew I wasn't. So they were safe. And I would go and just hold up the wall or sit at the bar with the frown on my face. And every dude that approached me was like, you look like they drug you out here. Yep. You look like you're miserable. Yep. I'm ready to go home. And they'd get up and leave because they was going nowhere. But they could already call it. You have to wear what you want. What do you want? We all are waiting on something. I told you, find one thing and bring it into fruition at a time. Whether it's a husband, then you wear that you're married. I'm going to say this. I don't think I'm a bad looking woman. And I don't get attacked. I don't get men hitting on me. Not like I did in college and high school and when I was single. Once I got married, I exuded that I was with or without my ring. I don't have a ring on now. I lost it. With or without a ring. I don't get, they'll look, but they will not approach because what I exude is I'm married. With, without a ring, kids, it doesn't matter because that's what I wear. I wear the cloak of I'm married. Now, there are some women, even when they're married, they get hit on because there's something missing in their aura, in their field of being married. You have to now wear it. So that's why I'm giving you these so we can start learning to wear it. The I am, I feel, I have, I do. That is going to encompass every area. Okay? All right. So please grab the link up above. Divine Healing for the Men is still in the works. I will let you know when that is going. This one has a date, August 5th, as of right now. If things change, you will know. If you want to join, for adults, it is available. Just click the link and put your email at the bottom. That'll let me know that you are interested either in the subscription, monthly subscription or scripting, and you can come with your personal issues and circumstances, or you are interested in just more information on when I have a specialized adult version of scripting. But this one right here is for kids. Please, replayers, please, those of you in this room, share it with every community organization, your Facebook page. Hey, anybody have kids on my Facebook? I know there's a whole bunch of mothers and fathers on here. This is something your kids need to do this year. You see them having issues with school, you see them, they were struggling last year. This can help shift their entire world. It's done it for you. Payback. Sow a seed. This is a seed. When you share this, this is a seed. Whether you have kids or not, if you are not a mother yet, you are sowing seeds into someone else's kids. Someone's going to sow seeds into yours in the future. If you are a mother or a father, you are sowing seeds into someone else's well-being, mental health, and strength. Someone is going to come. So you can call those seeds back when your kids need it, or you can call them back now. So grab this link and sow a seed. Post it on your Facebook and just say, hey, check it out. This is something that I really think every parent should look into to helping their kids succeed this next school year. Okay? Or if they already succeeded, be even better. Why settle? Any comments? Any questions? Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm super excited to do the divine scripting because we do it all the time. This will help them with goal setting. This will help them become disciplined. This will help your kids be more intentional about school. And my kid, I remember during Christmas, he was just like, ugh, I don't want to go back to school. I wish we were back in the COVID days. And I was just like, that's not how we talk about school. Because you're going to get exactly what you're speaking. Because I'm teaching them that the power of their words. Now I want to teach them the power of their writing. God said, make the vision write it plain, and he who sees it will run with it. I'm teaching them power in life and death in your tongue, but also in what you write. You've done it and it worked. So let's employ them. But I need your help, you guys. I cannot do this by myself. I cannot be a defender of humanity, change the trajectory of our young little melanated babies without your help. Share the link. Check it out for yourself. Share it. Family and friends, they trust you. They know that what you say is, they don't know me. So I need your help. So if you guys have any questions or comments, Executive Data Assistant at Smaller Brown is always available to answer any questions. I think that's it. You guys have your work, you have your homework, you have your assignment, you know where we are. The divine pause has been lifted. It's movement time. Don't get stuck. Don't think you're still in that stuck place. You're not. And speak that. I'm not stuck anymore. I know what it felt like. We all felt the stuckness. We all felt being stagnant for just a little bit. And it was God ordained because He needed us to master that lesson from the 1st of June to today. You passed the test. I'm telling you, you passed the test. So now, when the enemy tries to bring anything back, oh, I passed that. Nope, I passed that. See how your body responds. If you don't react, you know you passed it. If your body reacts, handle that. That's not my portion. That's not me anymore. That's old. That's not my life anymore. That's old. And keep it moving. All right, you guys. I don't see any questions. I don't see any comments. You guys have an amazing rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much. Let's pull out our Ancient of Days card, please. Ancient of Days. Why do I keep saying that? That is a card, but that's not the one I meant. But you can pull that out on your own time. Pull out your Ancients of Chariots of Fire. Let's do that real quick. Let me set the timer. All right, everybody ready? I'm going to set the timer. Set and go. Don't forget, you guys, send out your official. How many of you, drop a 1 in the chat if you've been sending out your official chief or eunuch that they gave us back in June. Drop a 1 if you haven't been, don't forget your help. Do not forget you have an official sent to you to help go get your stuff, go get your things that were stolen or taken or delayed. Don't forget, add that when we do the Chariots of Fire, add that. I love that. Gabriel said, my body has been calm when He filled my mind with all the stuff my wife did trying to get me fired out. I've come along. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to screenshot that. That's a testimony for you. Thank you. I'm so glad. I know the tips are working. I know they're all working. Keep it going. Proud of you. I am so proud of you. Thank you for that. All right, you guys. 2 minutes is up. You guys have an amazing day. Be back tomorrow. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Needed to hear that. We'll be back tomorrow. You know what you're doing. Tomorrow at 11, I think. Keep it at this time, 10:30, 11.